Maybach music.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me?
What is good, y'all? Sean 2 Smooth Gang back in bed now with yet another Coach Smooth video, baby. And today we're back here ready to go ahead and kick off season 2. Now, if y'all do remember, we did already do the off season. In case you didn't get a chance to see that, some big new additions that I am really excited about. Obviously, didn't do anything through free agency because we ain't got no money over here. And quarterback now we got Josh Garland. Can't wait to see what he might be able to pull out. See if he's going to be the quarterback of the future or not. That's something I'm going to watch out for. And then also at middle linebacker, we did get a hidden dev player, Sean Dobson, 21 years old, only 73 right now, but definitely will probably take over when Demario Davis's time is up, which will be, I guess, whenever his contract is up, which thankfully isn't this season. His contract isn't up this season, so he won't have to start next year. So he'll at least get 1 or 2 years, some really good development, and be able to take over that role. Hopefully be a really high overall. Hopefully be like superstar dev, but I know he's probably just going to end up being star. All right, so here we are with what we're going to need this year. I like to get halfbacks, receivers, defensive tackle, corner, strong safety as possible, because with our cap space, I don't know if we'll be able to sign back CJ Johnson. His contract is up. And the backup is Malcolm Jenkins. So I don't know if I'm cool with that. So there's no real way, I don't think, to really kind of see what this draft class is good at for right now. And here's our scouts we decided to go with. We got TJ over here with receivers on a level 3 national level. We went ahead and found a actual level 2 that would do cornerbacks and strong safety for both needs. I didn't need free safety, so I went ahead and kicked him out. Got in Rondé Barber, former NFL player. And we got Ralph Scott, Lulu Hernandez, and Grace Park, our level 1s. Halfbacks, fullbacks, got edge rushers, because both of my starting edge rushers are on ending deals, although I would like defensive tackle. Just couldn't find one that actually would fit. They were all, I think, like tier 2s. And then we got a quarterback one, since we were able to get every other need for that. Go ahead and get just somebody looking at quarterbacks in a specific region. I might look at the prospect board, see where the top quarterbacks are at, see if they all fit to at least like a close enough range, or at least, maybe like the top 3 or 4 are in this area, or top 2 or 5 are in this area. We'll put him in whatever area that will be in. All right, and then here, before we go and get the week train going, I'll just go ahead and show you who my focus players are going to be for the season. Obviously, starting quarterback Josh Garland, our starting left tackle Dion Gordon. We'll get their focus abilities. Sean Dobson, of course, like I said, he's going to take over, so I want him to be focused. Stevie Scott III, a lot of speed at halfback. I think could be a great number 2. And then if we unfortunately lose Alvin Kamara, or when he does retire, I think he takes over. I think he's like 5 or 6 years younger than him. We got D'Angelo Steele at tight end. I do want him to kind of take over for Troutman at some point. And then Marquez Callaway, he's the 4th receiver right now, 70 overall, really low rated. So I want to boost that up and see if he can become a part of the offense as well. Here we are, Josh Garland's first ever preseason action. It won't be regular season just yet. I did want to hop in here, see what he would do in his first ever drive, or do his first ever quarter, I should say. So we're going to watch this whole offensive first quarter at least, see what he's able to do, see if he's able to command the offense good, and try to at least get some kind of, input on whether, this is going to be it for the future, or we need to look at this quarterback battle a little bit more seriously. Drop back here, though. Let's see what he does. Throw in. I like the ability to throw the ball. We saw Jameis running around the pocket a lot, which did help in a lot of cases, but I wanted to see the ball go down the field more. We're going to get that here with Josh. Let's drop back, look in. Okay. Another drop off, but didn't look like to play with. Did he drop the rock? Oh, okay, no. Okay. Whew, he's about to get cut. Traquan Smith, so far, his favorite target. 2 catches, 18 yards. Drop back again. Okay, rolling out, throwing the run. Ooh. I don't know if that was a throwaway or if he was trying to hit somebody and just off target, but I like the ability to get out the pocket but still throw while on the run. I like that. Don't just immediately take off. Hand off to AK. Don't be afraid to run and use your great halfback. Ooh, empty. This is what I want to see. Come on, Josh. Show me you can be great. About midfield. Where you looking? Throwing a slant again. Okay. I mean, slants just seem to be the focal point of the offense, it looked like. Here we go. Pocket's been looking clean. He's getting the ball quick. That's MT with a great catch and getting up the field. Finally getting to see him in some action. I like how he's spreading the ball out. 4 completions, 3 different receivers. Pistol. Let's see how you operate in this. This is going to be a big part of the offense. Little draw play up the middle. Great broken tackle from AK. Let's keep moving this ball. He's moved the ball pretty well so far on this first drive. Hasn't really gotten stalled. Hasn't been stagnant. We've been continuously moving forward. Haven't had any negative plays, which is great. Another handoff here for AK and another couple of yards. What do you do on 3rd down? Back against the wall. We need a touchdown. What you gonna? That's what you gonna do for me? Yeah, that I don't know if that was it. Here we go. Shotgun look here. What's he gonna do? Drop back, throw. I saw he probably wanted empty there, probably on the backside slant or in route, but just barely got knocked down. So far, we've seen a clean pocket today, which I really like. It's very encouraging. Able to muscle his way forward. What is? Oh, okay. Got a tight end back as a wing a little bit, same size as the running back. Throw the end zone. That was so risky. If 43 wasn't there though, that was definitely gonna be a touchdown. Way to go. I like it though. Drove your team all the way back from 25 to 13. Had to settle with a field goal there at the end, but I kind of like what I saw. I want to see a little bit more though. Now, unfortunately, Cleveland took up basically the rest of the first quarter, so we'll only get to see a couple more snaps here of Josh Garland. So let's see what he's able to do with them. Great slant to MT. I like it. Like I said, the slants just seem to be the focal point of what really works for this team. I thought just a quick look before we go ahead and move on what everybody else did this weekend. Book. 23 for 39, 293, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. It's not bad, man. That's really not bad. 6 for 9, 57 yards here from Josh Garland. Latavius Murray, 8 for 45. Ian Book rushed for 25. Like I said, small sample size for the starters. Tony Brown, 7 for 125 in a touch. Goodness gracious, what? Baker, 68 in a touch, 46 in a touch for Callaway. I mean, he was throwing a lot in that second half. Let's see some of other people. D'Angelo Steele, 2 for 22. Not too bad there. Go over to defense. Did we see Sean Dobson get 7 tackles, 6 solo, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack? I like it. Did we get any picks today? Marcus Williams got 1. Any other sacks from Mark McCree? So the rookies coming in doing work. And Ian Book coming in making things a little more interesting. All right, and for this next game that we got coming up, I do want to make a couple of changes real quick just to go ahead and like get different people in. I want to put Irving in. Like I did say, I didn't want to see him get some reps here. So I figure with the way that the games line up, after this game, both Garland and Book would have 3 quarters worth of play. Just give him at least 2 quarters. We can kind of see what to do with that last game. I did want to put LeMay and Scott above Murray for this game just to see if they get some more chances to get some touches with some added with 2 extra quarters to go here. Want to see them get some stats. Want to see, you know, who could be halfback 3. If someone puts up enough stats to be a better halfback 2. That's really all we're kind of looking for on that. Everything else will stay the same. Now let's go ahead and get to this box score and see what they do. Shut up, laptop. See you in week 2. So we did end up losing this game 20-17. You know, score don't really matter in preseason, and I don't really care to look at their stats. It looks like they got Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater fighting it out for the starter role over there. Josh Garland 176 and a touchdown this time in this game with a little bit more time. I like it. See 13 for 21, 61% completion. Not too bad. 80 yards here from Irvin. Also went with a 7 for 17. He was not completing a lot of passes. That is, you need to work on that. I think he guaranteed QB3 at the least. Kamara, once again, great game there. Irvin showing he can move out the pocket. So did Garland. And none of our other running backs was able to get in and get some touches in the second half. Did we do nothing but pass the whole second half? MT, 94 yards here and a touchdown. And anybody else interesting? Here you go. Tony Brown again, 1 for 25. He's showing that he can be a very good deep threat. Maybe even better than Callaway, 2 for 23. Baker 3 for 18 still. Got him a catch for 9 yards. Do we see our other rookies do anything else? Let's see, where is Dobson? Only 3 tackles this time. No sacks, no picks. Sack from Granderson though, and an interception coming way of Kyle Fuller, the new pickup that we did get in free agency with what little money we did have. We were actually able to pick him up. Made some trades work. Like I said, if you ain't watched that offseason video, go back and watch it. It was a banger. We made some things work, made some trades happen, and made a lot of draft moves. All right, now with the pre-even sample size, you can see here that the passer rating is better for Josh Garland. He's attempted 9 less passes, only missed 4, so the completion percentage is a little bit higher. Only 1 touchdown though, which is kind of a little bit discerning, but the fact that his rating and yards per attempt is higher, his completion percentage higher, and he hasn't taken any sacks. Ian Book took 4 with that backup line, so that shows the backup line is a problem. But I think Josh Garland's got this one well in hand. We're gonna let him get this last one. We're gonna let Ian Book come in for the last quarter, but I think we're gonna at least start the season off with Josh Garland. I mean, you don't take a first-round quarterback and not let him start. 49ers, Chicago. Maybe they'd be in the playoffs if they did. I mean, that's just me. You see Latavius Murray here, 5.6 a carry. I do want to try to get those other 2 running backs in, I think, into the starter roles, because look at this, they have no carries. Stevie Scott, 0 carries. Where's the other one? Oh man, you got 1 carry for -3 yards. So Stevie Scott probably gonna get the start this time. So I just want to see them get some touches. I want to see what they can do getting the ball. Coach, I know you're frustrated with Deontay Harris. Dude couldn't hang on to anything last game, but don't give up on him yet. He's really good. Okay, so he wants to help Deontay Harris. Apparently he wasn't hanging on to the ball, so if that's the case, I want to work on that catching traffic then. I need him to actually catch the ball. Most fundamental part of being a receiver. Do that would be a huge step. Got it. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, +2 catching traffic. I'll take that for Harris. If he ain't holding on to the rock, then you got to work on catching traffic. I don't care what you getting open. I don't care what you know in the playbook. If you are open and know the playbook, and I throw you the ball and you don't catch it, I'm going to be pissed. But if you don't know the route, but you still get the ball thrown to you and catch it, we happy. If you run a terrible route, the ball thrown to you and catch it, we still happy. But if you do everything right but catch the ball, cut. All right, this preseason game went a little bit better. You know, Josh Garland getting 3/4 of work, 220 yards, which is actually pretty good. You know, you got to be thinking like, if it is a third quarter, he's probably getting 290, 280, maybe 300 yards. Ian Book here, 47. You see 16 for 23 on the completion percentage for Josh Garland. So I like that. 3 sacks just makes me think we just got to work on that offensive line. We're going to be straight. Running wise, 7 for 10 for Scotty III. Alvin Kamara, 5 for 27. So he might not be ready for prime time. LeMayo actually got 1 carry for only 6 yards, but I don't think any of them are ready for prime time yet. Halfback might, like I said, it is a need, so we might have to go find a halfback in the future. 7 for 107 here from Traquan Smith, though. Great game balling out, but you see who already the favorite target is. It's not even NC, it's Traquan Smith. Deontay Harris did pretty good in his scenario, 4 for 29. Hopefully that means he gets some development going his way. 2 for 25 here for D'Angelo Steele. Loving to see that he's getting, you know, the ball thrown to him, getting some work in. And like I said, soon, hopefully we'll place Adam Troutman. Now defensively, I'm not really seeing too much from anybody really. I mean, no tackles other than DeMar Davis with 8, Settle getting a sack, and an interception coming from Zach Bond. But our rookies didn't even do much other than that very first game when they did get 3 full quarters of work, because they were working with the 2s. Yeah, so the more work they get, the more they're gonna make plays, it looks like, which I'm fine with that. Now y'all know what time it is. It's Grim Reaper week. Somebody's leaving this team, be a practice squad or be a cut, and we gotta go figure out who that's about to be, man. So I already know as far as like everybody's mostly safe, because we got the bare minimum of what I want at every position except for outside linebacker. I only want to keep 2 of these at each spot, and I got 3 at both spots. So I'm thinking I'm letting Caden Ellis go, 65 overall, 27 years old. I really don't see a reason for him to kind of be here and eat up cap space. It's either him or Jamal Davis. We've already got a younger player starting over you, so it really makes no sense for you to be there. I think it's the same case over here as well. 770K saved if I cut him. 320K saved if I cut him. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go with Caden Ellis, get him up out of here. Honestly, if I had the spare money, I'd get them both up out of here and just sign another offensive guard. But let's go ahead and get Caden Ellis. Sorry, my G. You cut. All right, and now we up to finally week 1, man. This is where everything kind of starts getting done. Set season goal. From what we did last year, how many people we lost, and the fact that we got a brand new quarterback, I'm only going to commit to 7 wins here. I really don't think it's, like I told you, this is where the rebuild really starts. I think this is where we get the playoffs. Got bounced out, but now we got to miss the playoffs, at least for this year, at least in my thinking. I don't think Josh Garland gonna get it done in this first year. It's just gonna be about how much development he can go ahead and get. Now we got opening day. The key to victory is me. It's opening day this week, and it's a fresh start for every team around the league. You'll be facing the Browns. What's the key to victory? Dominating offense. I think our defense is really good. Shouldn't have to worry about that side of the ball. I mean, you saw even in preseason when we were losing, I don't think we gave up more than like 21 points. So as long as the offense shows up, scores points, and gets more than 20, the main focus will definitely be on the pass game. The run game is going to be there. It's going to be there to supplement, but Josh Garland got to lead this offense. He's got to throw that ball downfield and get us into the crib. Now, for whatever he was saying, I don't know. But air superiority, beat the Browns and throw for 350. Not going to happen. Focus offensive game planning on passing to help achieve the goal. Planned on it. Josh Garland is making his debut this week, and we've seen in the past that it can be tough for rookies early on. What are you expecting this week? Great performance, shows flashes. I'm looking for showing flashes. I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking for the show flash. I just want him to be himself. There's definitely an expectation for him to make plays, but there's no need to put the world on his back already. Exactly. I definitely want him to go out and make some plays, do what he got to do. But I'm not saying shoulder the weight of the game. You got AK, you got MT, you got a great defense. Lean on them, and we should be able to at least hopefully walk away out of this victory. 2 passing touchdowns is what they want him to get, along with 350 passing yards. If he does that, he might as well just be superstar X Factor. That better be what the hidden development is. All right, here we are getting our first look at prospects, and the first 5 players are QBs. I mean, hey, look, bro. I'm telling you, this might be the quarterback class. Did we make a mistake? B throw medium already getting found out by this dude. We're only gonna get 2 attributes. So if it's not in that top 4, I'm not even probably gonna look. But great to elite throw power. Yeah, I might have to dive into this class a little bit, bro. I do have somebody looking at quarterbacks, but we need to see what region is going to be the best to look at, because all top 5 prospects right now are quarterbacks. So Northeast, there's 1. Southeast, there's 3. Central, there's 1, which I guess obviously means West, there are none. And then National would kind of be the same thing. So what was it? It was Southeast. That is where I'm about to put the quarterback dude. All right, so here's where they're gonna kind of be for now. He'll be in the Central, West, Northwest, West, Southeast, and we got receivers looking national with tier 3. So we should be able to get a lot of information on the receivers and make a very, very good pick in that area. Regional wise, here's kind of what it is. The strengths of this draft overall are quarterback, or at least nationally, are quarterbacks, left tackle, and wide receiver. Weaknesses are centers, right guards, and strong safeties. If you go by position here, you see the West is basically edge rushers, while the weaknesses are safeties and centers. Strengths here are quarterbacks and receivers. Here's quarterbacks and receivers in the Northeast as well. Here's quarterbacks and tackles. It looks like this is a very good offensive line, receiver, and quarterback. You see their names all over the place, but not very good so much so for really defense. I mean, safeties is pretty much mentioned here like a couple times. I'm seeing guards sprinkle through there. I'm seeing defensive tackles. So we're just gonna have to try to get the most out of it. It's not really a place that has a strong safety presence. We would like to get one to start, but it looks like we're probably not gonna make that happen unless we do it through free agency. All right, with all that being said and done and figured out, it's time to go and get into week 1. It's time for Coach Smooth to get down on the field and see what his newly drafted quarterback did. Is he the quarterback of the future? Are these top 5 quarterbacks in this next draft going to change his mind? Who knows? All right, and here we are, man. Coach Smooth is down on the field for the very first game of the season with brand new quarterback Josh Garland. So let's see how he commands the offense, who he leans on to throw his ball to. Starting out already gun to AK, the great receiving back. Got to get him his touches. Now we're going to look to see how well Josh Garland does in this game. how his throws are, how accurate they are, how well he can lead this team. And let's see if we can get a victory on opening day. Throw will go out. He looks like he's going for Harris, and he gets called with the defensive pass interference, which is going to help move them up. Because that definitely probably could have at least been, you know, a tight catch if he was able to catch that ball. So they will already move up to their own side of the field. Oh, and there's an injury to Elliott on the Cleveland Browns side. There's definitely some things I want to see from him. Some throws I want to see if he can make, how well he can make them, how often he can make them, what the pressure is going to be like in the pocket for him today. Bro, and there was a tight window to throw that into for MT, but he's able to get up to the 32-yard line. Now, when we draft him, we don't expect much movement, so I don't know if we'll do a whole bunch of read options. Like I said, we're not even change the playbook. I don't think he has a whole lot of speed and mobility, but staying in the pocket is definitely going to be something that I'm okay with. I need to see this ball go down the field, and there's Steele for his first ever catch as a rookie as well. Rookie-to-rookie connection, and looking to keep him in the shotgun is probably good too for his health.